What's up, Ender Army? Endercraft here, and this is what I look like right here. This is what I look like, and this is the vlog, sort of like vlog thingy, sort of, because I got my questions right here on my phone, right here. It's a Q&A, I guess, for 200 subscribers. Yep, 200 subscribers, and I can't thank you enough for 200 subscribers. I mean, at the end of June, early July, I don't know, I have the stats on Social Blade somewhere, but I hit 100 then, and we'll get into later, because it's one of the questions, we'll get into later how long it took me to get to 200. So let's start off with the questions. So question number 1 is from Braden Rodriguez. What's my favorite food, and do I have any siblings? My favorite food, I don't really have a favorite food, but I do have siblings. I have 2 siblings, that they're occasionally annoying, they're occasionally fun, but that's how all siblings are. So, and actually they're both younger than me. One's 13 and one's 10. So, second question, Captain Mahi or Maji 21. What PC or laptop do I use? And mine's right over there. And what I'm recording with is the camera on my Mac desktop right here. It's an older Mac desktop. It's not an iMac, I don't think. But I don't quite know what laptop that is, but that's what I use my programs are on for my game capture and everything like that. It is, I don't really know what type it is, but I would just say it's a crappy one because it's horrible. It's just bad. So don't even, no, just no. Anyway, question number 3. Question number 3 is, actually 2 people asked this question. ShelbyOps574 and Dvisify asked, what do I record with? Well, this is the microphone that I record with. It's an Audio-Technica 2500. Yes, Audio-Technica 2500 cardioid condenser microphone, USB. It's really simple. It's really professional. It's really cheap, $60. I would actually, if I was selling this microphone, I would actually sell it for $200, and I know that people would buy it for $200 because it's good. But if you meant like what capture card do I record with, then I record with the Roxio Game Capture Pro, which is right down there. I don't know if you could see that. Here, let me sort of lift it up. Roxio, nope, you can't see that, can you? Nope. Maybe, yeah, you can, sorta. Maybe I will detach that from all the wires later and edit that in, just a picture of it or something. But that's what I record with, and of course, Xbox 360. The Dynex is a 24-inch no, it's not plasma, flat screen TV. Godly Gaming asked, if I was a dirt block, would I marry him? Well, Mr. Godly Gaming, no, I would not. I'm sorry. Mr. Best in the World 01, FP Godly, and Urban Charlie 1 all asked this pretty much the same question. They asked me, what made me start YouTube? Well, I started YouTube a year ago, actually. I made my channel in September. I made it September 1st, actually. So it's over a year old already. I didn't start uploading videos until November 11th. November 11th, I uploaded my first Call of Duty, my first video, which was just a really crappy gameplay. I was just messing around. Really crappy gameplay on MW3. And at that time, Black Ops 2 actually had not come out yet. But what made me start YouTube? Well, first of all, I started the channel just so that I could subscribe to people like Captain Sparkles or Ant Venom, people like that. And then later on, I'm like, hey, you know, it'd be kind of fun to make videos like that, do all that stuff. So, oh, wait, oh, no, okay. Thought I hit a button or something. But it would be kind of fun to do that, so I got a HD PVR2, which I actually have down here. Open up drawer. I would have to move my microphone because it's on a boom stand. So I'm not going to do that, but I have it down there in a drawer, and I might sell that on eBay someday. But anyway, so I did that, and I actually didn't record a live comm because I didn't know how to, because the HD PVR2 and even the Roxio do not have a thing where you can record, where you could just record your voice while you're gaming. So I use Audacity to do that, but so I didn't record. I didn't figure out how to do live comm. Oh my, here. Nope, never mind. That's something on the. Yeah, wait. There we go. Everything's all reversed. But I did not record a live comm until actually episode 1 of my original Let's Play, which I will put the playlist for that in the description if you want to check that out. That came out 4 days before Christmas, December 21st. But I never really did YouTube as like, I'll do it every day until about April or May, and that's when I started gaining subscribers. But I'll get into the subscriber thing later because there's a question or two about that. So that's what made me start YouTube. I also wanted to, I don't know. I guess I sort of wanted to be like Captain Sparkles or Aunt Venom. I wanted to be popular, I guess, on the internet. But, you know, I don't really care if I'm popular on the internet now. I realize that it's fun to do, and it's an awesome thing to do. And it's really actually a conversation starter because people are like, oh, what do you do in your free time? Well, I play soccer, and I play video games, and I record video games, and I put them on YouTube. So, that works out well, too. The Gamer Guy 000 asks, what's my real name? No, my real name is Samuel, or Sam. People call me Sam. You can call me Ender. My hair, it's bothering me. Bleh. You can call me Samuel. You can call me Sam. You can call me Ender. Endercraft 2013. I don't really care. Just as long as you don't call me Sammy, because I hate Sammy. Why you gotta be Sammy? Why does Sammy have to exist? Anyway. Scorpion Rain, actually, this question this question made me laugh whenever I read it the first time. It is making me laugh now. Whenever I go to college, will I still make videos? Which leads on into the next question that I have here, which is from Kulo321, which asks, how old am I? I'm only 14. I am a freshman in high school, which means I still have another 4 years until I go to college. But college, I guess, filming is one of the things that I want to make my majors. So yeah, I'd probably still be recording videos, whether it be skits, video games, soccer games, I don't know. But that question really made me laugh. But it was still a good question. George Pro 79 asks, how long did it take to get to 200 subscribers? So as I said earlier, here, let me put that down. As I said earlier, I started September 1st, didn't make a video till November 11th. And then December 21st, I made my first live comm. And December 21st, I think I had like 15 subscribers. Like, excuse me, I had to burp because I had chocolate milk before I recorded this. Anyway, so I had like 15 subscribers. I remember like episode 6 or episode 7 of my Let's Play, I was like, it was an episode, it was like extra long. I think it was like 30 minutes because I got 20, like I hit 20 subscribers or something like that. But, you know, pretty much since then I've times 10 how many subscribers I have, which is actually kind of mind-blowing now that I think about it. But anyway, so I had like 15 subscribers December 21st whenever I started, about 15. And I never really gained that many subscribers all the way up until about April. Like in April I had like 60 something, and it was just not working out, and I was like, oh yeah, I might start up a new channel. My channel's not doing well. I wonder if it's like the name or something, because my name is like 14 characters long. Nobody wants to have a 14 character long name. But now I realize that doesn't really matter how long your name is, as long as people like your content, like your commentary. It doesn't really matter, you know. So and then I started doing it daily. I started getting into my series. Like, I remember one of the first series, like, it was World in a Jar and one other series. I'm trying to remember, but World in a Jar and some other series. I think it was like the occasional adventure map. Oh wait, adventure map. It might have been It's Better Together with Epos. I think that was it. But like I would do daily videos. I started in April, like late March or April, daily videos. And my channel started picking up. I started getting subscribers, you know, sort of like, yeah, confidence boost, you know. Around May, early June, I was around 80. So I gained about 20 in about a month and a half, which was actually a bigger jump than I had before. And so I was happy. And then I was like, hey, I'm only like 20 subscribers away from 100. Why don't I just do the grind and like work hard to get to that 100? So I started like making more videos, and I started making my content better. And by late June, early July, I had 100 subscribers. I gained like 15 subscribers in like a week, and that was like big to me. Now I gain like, on average, I gain about 5 to 10 subscribers a week, but 15 subscribers would still be a big week for me. But since early July to now, which is like mid-September, I've gained 100 subscribers in the time from November 11th to like July. So that would be November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July. So that was 9 months. 9 months that I gained 100. And then it took me another 2.5 months to gain another 100 subscribers. And I was like, yeah, let's get this going. So right now, we're going to make this awesome. We're going to make this channel awesome. We're going to get to 500, hopefully by... Let's try and get to 500 by New Year's. Maybe. Never know. I'm actually going for 500 by about March, probably. Hopefully we can do that, you know. Work it out. And then on to the next question. Ice Dragon 718 asks, are you going to do an intro video? I don't know what you mean by an intro video. If you mean like just like a short little 10-second intro at the beginning of every one of my videos. If so, yes, I'm looking for people to actually make me one, because I cannot make myself one, because I don't know that much stuff about the programs that make that, and I actually don't know what programs do that stuff. So if you make professional GFX intros, hit me up and I will talk to you about that. So Blue Bulls Gaming asks, would I ever do a collab/video with someone of lesser subscribers than me? And yes, I actually definitely would. It just, if I like the person, I would. Or if I sort of like, if I like the person, I like their content, I like how their commentary works, and we talk a lot, then yeah, I would definitely consider it. Really, mainly, right now I would only do collabs with MCXBLA Gaming, Hobo Griefing, and my friend Epos, which you've probably seen from like Skyden or what I talked to you about earlier, like it's better together. And he asked a second question, and it's, how did I get such a boost in subscribers? Now, for the smaller YouTubers out there that are like, oh yeah, he has like 200 subscribers, and look how many he's gotten since he got 100. You guys probably were not here before like 75 or 100, so you did not see how long it took me to get to 100. I know you can't see my hands down here, so you were not able to see that. And almost every YouTuber, you will get lucky if you are not one of these YouTubers. Almost every YouTuber has to, like, it takes them a while to get to 100, takes them a little bit shorter to get to 200, and a little bit shorter and a little bit shorter until you get to 1,000. And I heard after your first 1,000, every other 1,000 gets easier and easier and easier. So my tips for the smaller YouTubers would be just keep doing what you're doing, which is pretty much what everybody else says. Keep doing what you're doing. Make good commentaries that you would like to watch yourself. Now, see, if I don't like to watch my own videos like Junglecraft, I will actually go on my channel and occasionally I'll just pull up Junglecraft, and even though I recorded it, even though I edited it, and I've watched it like 5 times, I'll still watch it for enjoyment occasionally. I'll still watch my old Let's Play series, even though it's a little bit draggy, because back then my commentary was a little bit, you know, sorta because I was just getting into it. I will still watch those because I enjoy those. You gotta be able to enjoy your own content. If you don't enjoy your own content, nobody else will enjoy it, because they will see that you don't like to do it. If people see that you like to make your content and you like to enjoy your content, they will like it more. It's just sort of a little bit of psychology or something like that. I don't know what it is. It's weird. But also, keep it energetic. I mean, a QnA video isn't going to be less energetic than being blown up by creepers and shot by skeletons and finding new things in an adventure, you know. But you still got to keep it energetic, and you still got to also help the person, like make them feel like they're playing the game, I guess. Like, I don't know, it's hard to explain. You gotta make them feel like they're part of it. You gotta, like, occasionally ask them a question inside your series. Like in Junglecraft, I've asked you a couple questions and you guys probably haven't even noticed them. Well, actually, I shouldn't say that. You guys probably notice them, but you don't notice them as sort of a staged thing. But if you ask your audience questions, they will, even if just a couple people answer, you know that you're getting feedback. You know that people are watching your video, and you know that people are enjoying your video. So those are tips that I have. And also just keep doing, I think I've said this before, keep doing what you're doing. Have fun with it. Be energetic. And you gotta like your own content. And my last question from Ethan Epos asks, why is my internet so bad? Well, if you don't know, I live in the middle of nowhere. And in the middle of nowhere, you don't get very good internet. So, that's your answer. Anyway, guys, this will wrap up our 200 subscriber Q&A. I actually really enjoyed this. And I really enjoyed all the questions that you had for me. It actually makes me feel like people want to know about me, you know, like people want to know about me, and people are interested in me because, you know, it just feels good. So anyway, guys, this has been an awesome Q&A, and hopefully I answered your questions. If you had any questions, go ahead and put them in the comment section, and I will most likely get back to you and answer you those questions. Anyway, guys, leave a like and go ahead and subscribe if you haven't. Peace out, Ender Army. Peace. Oh, I hit my microphone.